Okay, you fantastic, delicious, amazing, brilliant coach, you. Hey, now it just started. I'll start again. Take two. Okay, you delicious, fantastic, incredible coach, you. I'm Ben Dooley. If you don't know by now, I am here to help you be the coach that you are truly here to be. My job is devoted to you discovering your coaching power, sharpening your coaching skills, and really locking and loading your confidence. So I do that in many, many ways, including these little video bits. So today I wanted to share with you, this is, as all of them, they're true stories, they're true events, they're true things that happen most of the time with other coaches that I'm working with and training. And there was a beautiful example that happened. So, preface, I'm working with my client. And beforehand, just to set this up, beforehand, when I've got like 10 minutes to go, sometimes I'll fire off a quick email. Sometimes I'll do a quick little thing, but I don't want to get caught up in some other project. So I typically open up a little puzzle and just kind of get my brain active and kind of, looking and focusing and on all of that. And then when it's time for me to coach, then I put the puzzle away and I coach. So I'm working on this one puzzle. I love logic puzzles. So it's, there's a grid and it's got clues of how to fill in the little squares and then a picture appears. So I'm busy and I'm up here really looking closely and I'm looking at all the dots and I don't even know what it is I'm creating and what it is, but I know I'm just, and here's the answer. And then I got to put in some dots here and fill in there. And I'm looking so intently on it that I have no idea what it is. And it's not completed. And then my client calls and I put it to the way. And it's up on my computer. So I just step away and I start coaching. Well, so I'm working with my client and she's talking about taking on this big task. And she's trying to take care of it and handle all the steps. And she actually says, well, it's kind of like eating an elephant. Now, I'm going to assume you've heard this metaphor, right? How do you eat an elephant? You must know how to eat an elephant. It's one bite at a time. So that's it. You can eat an entire elephant. It may take a while. I actually don't even know how elephant tastes. I hope it's good and tasty. I hope it's not tasty because then people would go out eating elephants all the time. And elephants are lovely creatures. But the bottom line is, as a metaphor, it's a horrible metaphor now that I think about it. Eating an elephant. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Because it's huge. It's giant. It's one of the largest animals, definitely one of the largest land animals that is on our planet. And it can be done one bite at a time. So she brings up this metaphor of that's what she's doing. She was really owning it and really excited that she was just one bite at a time, one step, getting through this huge, giant goal. And looking back at how far she had come was really exciting. She's like, wow, now that I think about it, over the last 2 months, I've really accomplished a lot. I got a lot to go, but I've done so much. So really exciting. And then she says, this, by the way, she's bringing this up. And then she says, and by the way, so now that we've gotten this topic covered, here's the other elephant in the room. Because we also talk about elephants in the room, like there's this big thing and we're all kind of, pretending that it's not there. And so how you doing? Yeah, good to see you. No, everything's fine. Everything's great. And so we talk about the elephant in the room. And let's just talk about it. And that's one of the things we do in coaching. We talk about the things that don't get talked about, the things that get wedged around and overlooked, and the things that we pretend aren't there. We talk about it. We focus on it. What's the elephant in the room? What's the thing you're pretending is not there and is so big you can't avoid it? So these were two powerful elephants that she brought up, and both powerful directions on how to take your coaching. Talk about it. Take the big giant elephants and with your clients, celebrate, honor it, love it, and take it one bite at a time. And then also that elephant in the room, like Talk about what's there, what's uncomfortable, what's the client avoiding and resisting, and actually just shine the light on and saying, what's this all about? Because that's the only way we're going to be able to do anything with it and clear it out. So I'm busy coaching my client. This is absolutely true. I'm coaching my client, and I'm a pacer. I like to walk around when I'm coaching. So I got my headset on and I walk past my computer, and I printed this out. On my computer, this pops up. See if you can figure out what that is. Yeah, that's right. Elephants. And the thing I love about this is that it's all little dots that you got to fill in. So it's looking at all the details and all the things, like you can't really see what it is. What is this thing? And then when you back up, then you see what it is. Oh, it's actually not so overwhelming. It's not so confusing. It's not so big and freaky. 3 metaphors, 3 ways elephants showed up on a single call. So the last thing I want to hand to you is keep the eye out. Don't force it, don't manufacture it, but always be open. When you're in that flow, when you're in the zone, when you're in the place, and boy, I love teaching and helping and growing coaches get to that, find that place and get there all the time. Oh boy. So if you want really to deepen that, call me, contact me. I got tons of ways to help. But when you're in that flow, just be open for whatever shows up, because I can tell you, whatever shows up, grab it, hold it, show it, be with it with your clients. I shared this with my client. I said, by the way, client, this is what's on my screen. Elephant. She totally freaked out and lost it in a good way. And it sank in everything that she had been talking about. She's not going to forget this now, because of that moment, that synergy, that serendipity, that magic that just appeared. And only because we were in the flow together. We were riding the elephant. We were eating the elephant. We were seeing the elephant. We were moving the elephant. We were doing everything. Elephants were everywhere. So take that. Enjoy. Come back for more. Glad I can help. As again, I am Ben Dooley, your MCC, who's here to help you grow, help you get stronger, and help you be the coach you are truly here to be. Until then, keep an eye out for those elephants, and happy coaching.